Okay. Hey there. How are you? Happy Friday. I'm excited. Today we're going to get busy. Let me make sure my eyes are clear here. When you throw makeup on pretty quickly, it just kind of glops all over sometimes, right? Give me an amen if you have that problem. Right? All right. So we're going to get warmed up today. I posed a question in the group, trying to pick the brain of a few of the brokers that are in the group here. What is the biggest thing that you spend the most money on in your business? And aside from alcohol, right? The marketing expense was the key item for every business, right? Is the marketing expense. If you're not marketing, if you are not marketing, you're you're not really in business. You're shut down. Your store is closed, right? Essentially, so you've got two choices. You got two choices to kind of do it organically, or you've got some paid options. And we all like to talk about Facebook marketing, and yes, there are frustrations with Facebook marketing, but it is the juggernaut, right? And speaking of Facebook, have you heard the news? Facebook is going to change its name, right? And its platform is going to be completely changed. The example that I saw, I pretty much liked it to probably the EXP cloud, where we all have little avatars that we get to walk around in and engage and connect with people in a virtual world. That's literally what Facebook is moving towards. Holograms. Okay. So isn't that exciting, right? That's going to be a real game changer. So you have to be a part of that. Sorry. That's my website going off. Every time I hear that jingle, that's somebody hitting my website. Okay. So today I'm going to give you a back scenes, a behind the scenes look at my funnel with Facebook. I have played with Facebook marketing for 10 years, 10 solid years. All right. I have seen its ups and its downs. I have seen people bitch and bitch and bitch, but yet here we are still on Facebook, right? So don't, even as frustrating as it might seem, don't give up, because hopefully you can get the right help that you need to really capitalize on this. And once you do, it's going to even out the keel in your business. When you've got a level marketing plan and a consistent marketing plan, that's what's going to level the playing field for your business. Now, the difference between an agent's marketing plan and a boutique brokerage's marketing plan is going to be substantially different. And that's one of the things that you have to level up your thinking on if you're considering opening your own brokerage. Okay. Because you can't employ the same tactics. They're going to be similar, but you can't employ the same tactics as a business that you did as a real estate agent. Okay. You have to think more in terms of a wider audience. Okay. Let's start with, for example, everybody likes to feel comfortable with posting their business activity or their promotions, or, I'm a realtor, call me, on their personal page, because they feel like they get engagement. Okay, more so on their personal page than they do on their business page. And I'm sure that's true, because you're not even engaging with your business page. Okay. I asked another question in the group: how many times do you post on your business page? It was very sparse, wasn't it? Right? If you want engagement on the business page, let me tell you, you got to bring the party to the business page. That's the difference. Okay. And I kind of explained in that post a little bit about capitalizing on your marketing dollars that you're putting out there. Okay. So if you run a paid targeted ad, for example, and I'm going to give you an example of one of my paid targeted ads that I'm running right now. And I want you to start thinking outside the box when it comes to your ads on Facebook. And let me tell you what, if your CRM lets you just click here and create an ad and send it out the door, don't. Okay? Stop, because that is garbage marketing. Okay? It is so template. It is so what everybody else is doing, right? I mean, I have seen ads that are so from realtors. I see them in my newsfeed all the time, and my heart breaks for them that they are paying money for this ad, because it is nothing. It's nothing. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't land anywhere. It doesn't have a call to action. It just says, I'm a realtor. Let me know if I can help you. Okay. That is not marketing. Okay. That is not marketing. Don't put your money behind something like that. Okay. I'm going to show you today some examples of some really creative marketing that you can put together. Okay. Now, I will share screen a little bit here in just a minute. And let me pull something up here for you just a second. I'm sorry, I'm not prepared with this yet. I looked for it the other day. Never mind. I'll go down a rabbit hole if I do that. Okay. I was going to show you. Okay. You're going to have to use your imagination, just because I don't want to kind of waste time looking for a graphic. Okay. So I'm going to be your graphic, right? The funnel. We're talking about a sales funnel today, right? This is such a mysterious word to a lot of real estate agents. A sales funnel. What is that? Well, in a nutshell, okay, that is the step-by-step process that a consumer is going to take to engage with you, okay? So that means all of the pieces of your puzzle need to connect to have a sales funnel. And the reason why they call it a funnel, because it's shaped like this, right? Upside down. You can invert it. I like to call it a washing machine myself. Because they simply circle around in your ecosystem. So call it whatever you want. Funnel, washing machine, pyramid, upside down, whatever, right? All right. The first step, or the biggest part, the widest section of your funnel, is the attraction mechanism. Okay. So that part of the top of your funnel, imaginary funnel, right? How are you going to attract an audience? Okay. How are you going to attract an audience? I'm not talking about your personal friends. I'm not talking about family. I'm talking about how are you going to attract a cold audience by the thousands. Okay. The thousands. You have to think in terms of thousands. All right. Because you know what? The big box agencies, they want you to just drill down and offer such curated service for the consumer. And, they get you doing that for them, don't they? Right? Even though it's probably not advantageous to building your business in theory. Okay. Depending on your business model. But when you want to convert into a brokerage business, you have to learn to think bigger than an agent, okay? You have to cast a wider net, all right? So I'm going to show you the top of my funnel and what I do to attract, okay, an audience that is cold to me, right? A cold audience has never seen an ad from me, never visited my page, don't know me at all, right? The power of Facebook allows you to reach cold audiences by the thousands, okay? So beyond that, it's just a numbers game, okay? And I am not going to be talking about leads or the number of leads. You got to stop focusing really on the number and just seeing the flow come in. Okay. If you see the flowing coming in, that gives you a pulse on the market. And I'll show you what I mean when you see what I've got going on. Okay. All right. So let's start at the top. A paid ad through Facebook. Okay. I'm going to show you my current ad that I've got running. I'm going to share screen with you. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, the why behind it. Okay. Because I think that is definitely important. And I want it to open up your eyes. All right. Open up your eyes and open up your creativity. Okay. So I'm going to share screen. This is one of the ads that I just happen to have running now currently for my brokerage business. Okay. This is it right here. Now, I want you to notice, right? It isn't anything that I have clicked on and someone created for me, is it? You're never going to get something like this out of your CRM. Okay. You've got to really craft a message to your avatar. So that's the first step. Before you start marketing, before you do a single brand decision, you have to know who your avatar is, right? And what's happening in your market and the pulse of your market that's occurring. Okay. Every market has a pulse. Central Florida, we have one more hooray hoopla before the end of the year. We have snowbirds that come down this time of the year that typically buy. This year, I don't know what's happening because of COVID, right? But typically, our normal market, we've got, one flurry at the end of the year where everyone is trying to purchase and get their homestead exemption. And we've got snowbirds coming in from up north that are buying second homes. So we get a little busy in the winter. Okay. Not so much in the summer though, right? Because it's, sweltering hot in Florida. God, it's grueling just to step outside your front door. So we slow down in the summer where maybe someone, up in Wisconsin was going to typically slow down in the winter. Who shows houses with 6 feet of snow, right? Some do, but not all, right? Not all buyers are willing to get out there. Okay. So knowing your avatar and knowing your market is going to be imperative. Okay. So this type of ad, look, you'll see this will take me onto my calendar link for this, for this ad. Okay. So this is what I've done in my market, right? I want to capitalize. I want to reach some FSBOs. I want to serve FSBOs because if I can serve them, I'll be the one they turn to list when they're ready to list. Okay. So if you want to read that ad real quick, it's basically just, free advice. I'm offering free advice. This type of ad is not tied to an event. It's not tied to a property for sale. It's not anything that says, come buy me, come sell, let me sell, blah, blah, blah. It's offering service. Okay. Service. That's it. It's offering service, right? So this ad can run consistently. Don't have to turn it on. I can turn it on, turn it off, right? Right? Okay. So, and like I said, the next step the consumer is going to take with me, I've got the phone number here. They can pick up the phone and call me, which I'm a firm believer. People still do business on the phone, right? Or they can, like I said, I brought you here and I let them drop onto my calendar where they can schedule a call with me, a private call. Okay. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Now let's talk about some content, right? Let's talk about content that we can put out on your business page. I have probably, I want to say, probably 8 to 10 different categories that I post onto my business page. Okay. I'm still posting Halloween. So I put weird stuff like this. Yep. On my page. Right. And notice I'm coming in here. I'm going to change to myself rather than my page. When I do that, right. Watch this. When I like the post as myself, because it is a public business post, all my friends are going to see it. Okay. That's all you have to do is engage with your own page. All right. Now, this is something else we offer. I have a digital course for homeowners. So I help my first-time home buyers get through their learning process, and I promote these links on my business page and offer these links to everybody that visits the page, right? Make it very visual. Yes, I've got articles, all the search that you make your own little, this is where your commercials need to be. This is where your organic post needs to be. This is where your invitation to to visit your website, right? New listings hit the market every day in the DeBerry market. That's all this is. And a picture of children with a link to bing, 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 my website with a list of DeBerry homes for sale. Every single one of them, right? So these are the type of ads or posts, that invite engagement that should be flowing through your business page, okay? Make it very visual. And, I said there wasn't a magic number of how many you should post a day, but I post 4 times a day on my business page, 4 times a day, right? 8 o'clock in the morning, noon, 4 in the afternoon, 8 o'clock at night. Okay? 4 times a day, because it's an algorithm. Your life expectancy of a post is probably, an hour or 2 maybe, right? You know what I'm saying? People are going to scroll about the first 15 posts on their newsfeed. And they, and then it refreshes and then they start all over, right? That's the way Facebook works. 4 times a day. All right. Now, if you think that's overwhelming, talk to me. Come talk to me. All right. I got a solution. Okay. All right. So there we have it. Okay. That is, let me come back to you here a little bit. Okay. So there's, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to bring you through my funnel and show you an organic method as well. But that's my paid. That's just one of my paid ads. I've got another one that's targeted towards forbearance. And I've got another one that is just inviting people to play, my game in my email. So there we have it. That's, there are times when I have more ads. There are times when I invest more. And there are times when I'm smart and I know the rhythm of my market. And I know when I can cut back temporarily, okay, on my Facebook marketing. That's the beauty. Paid ads through Facebook. Once you create an ad like that, right, you can turn it on, turn it off. Pump it up, pump it down. That's it. It's that easy, and it's going to brand you. It's going to subliminally market in your immediate area, because you're going to be dealing with a much smaller audience than probably what your CRM is putting you out there for, because I see ads from agents from another state. Why is their ad being shown to someone who lives in Florida, right? I mean, somebody really is not paying attention to what they're creating when that happens, okay? All right, so one more time, I'm going to show you my organic method now, okay? Give me 1 second. Here we go. Oh. Here we are. Okay, we're sharing screen again, one more time down here. And this is one of my housing groups. You can see I've got almost 4,000 members in here, right? This is a tool that I offer to the community. It is a public group. Realtors are absolutely welcome to join in this group and post their listings, right? I mean, don't post your listings in a realtors coaching group, just a hint, right? Find groups that allow you to post your real estate listings if that's what you want to do. It's an excellent way to work organically, but you've got to find the right groups, find make sure that you understand the rules of the group and the vibe of the group. There are certainly groups like this one out there that allow you to post your listings. Okay. But coaching groups for realtors is not one of them. Okay. All right. So here you go. Here you have it. This serves the Central Florida, Orlando market. Here's my valuable piece of real estate, the very first pinned post in the conversation thread. And where does it land them? Bada bing, bada boom, on my website, right? You know what I mean? I welcome every member who comes in with a link in the welcome post. Where does it drive them to? Ba-boom, my website. Okay, here we go. This is where I can create all of the public advertising posts to my heart desires, right? This is the purpose. This is where they should be posted. I allow other realtors to post their lives. I love it when realtors go live. You know how that is, right? I allow other realtors to post their listings. We'll bring you over onto this section. Most of them will post through the buy-sell group, marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. Do not overlook Facebook Marketplace. Ryan Corbin, a member in this group. I loved it. I was having a conversation with him this morning. You'll see it in the post if you catch it. Ryan lives in Taiwan, right? And he buys and sells real estate in Oklahoma, United States. All right. Now you want to talk about a unique model. How would you like to live in Taiwan and still be a realtor in the United States? I love to share Ryan's story, even though he'll never, he's already expressed that it isn't his desire to be a broker. He has a family business and they've been doing just fine. That's okay. Not everyone's, got that goal in mind. But let me tell you what, if you have a goal to work more remotely, or if you want to be able to diversify your income and your streams of income, you'll have more control over that situation if you're in control of being the broker of your business. Okay. So I'm just going to put it out there. But Ryan's hung around me for a long time. He's been hanging around here and we converse every, morning because he's in Taiwan. So about 4:00 in the morning, he's my chat buddy. All right. Okay. But here, just go ahead. You have to think in terms of Facebook as a big, huge search engine. Okay. People are constantly searching. And, so here's some of the posts. Here's all of the, I allow anything that has to do with buy, sell, or real estate. I don't allow services. I don't allow housekeepers. I don't allow air conditioning vendors. You know what I mean? There's a different group for that. Okay. But this group is to buy, sell, or rent real estate and anything related. So I allow lenders. I'll allow notaries for mobile closings, anything that has to do with buying, selling, or renting. Okay, so you can see this mobile notary. He posts in here pretty regularly. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And so here's all the listings from all the other realtors are here. Okay, and it builds credibility into your group, and it keeps the activity flowing. So open up a public group. All right. If you want to attract an audience on Facebook, groups are the way to do it. Okay. All right. So there we have it. Okay. So if you're catching me in replay, this just drives you crazy when it's just not focused, right? So if you are catching me in replay, I did drop a link in this post that you can grab. It's a free mini course, right? Go ahead, jump on that link. Put your information in there. You're going to get an email with a promo code, okay? That's going to allow you to log on and claim your free mini course, all right? And then also, you're going to have a link in that email that's going to connect you to my calendar, all right? I want you to go ahead and it's a small mini course. It's only got 2 modules. It's a quick read, right? But it's going to help you put the foundation for mapping out your funnel. Okay. So I just showed you the top of my funnel and I just showed you 2 little elements, right? 2 little elements of my attraction mechanism. Honestly, you want to try and have about 6 to 8. Think of them as streams of income, okay? So all of that comes into my website, which is the next layer, which is the nurture process, right? You notice that all of that landed on my website, okay? My website is designed to be the lead capture, okay? That is the capture mechanism. They can come in, they can look at one listing free of charge, I call it, right? And then they go back out, and if they go to look at listing details for a second listing, that's when a pop-up will come up and require them to register on my website. Okay? Then that's when the rubber meets the road. I mean, that's your business. That's your book of business. When that customer registers on that website, they got one place to come to you. One place. Not 5, not 2, not 3. Not I'm going to pull from this, that. One place, right? One place. I'll tell you, some of the mistakes that we made was, years and years and years ago, was putting all of our MLS saved searches in MLS directly. We don't do that. Of course, all of our saved searches are set up inside of our website. So when they get that email from me that a new listing has hit the market, they're coming back to my website. They can like it with a heart. They can communicate with me through that website. It replaces Zillow. I never have a concern about Zillow. Once my customer gets connected with me, my website gives them everything and more. Okay? So, but if you've got customers that are coming into MLS and maybe they're coming into this CRM over here, but it's not connected to your website. So, you've got prospects in 2 or 3 different databases. You got a hole. You got a leaky hole in your funnel, and it's never going to flow. Okay? So let's chat. Okay? It'll take me about 2 minutes to psychoanalyze your funnel. It's either there or it isn't, right? You know what I mean? And once you go through this mapping process, hopefully the big light bulb is going to come on, right? All right. So if you've had any questions about sales funnels, how they work, what the hell they are, what does that even mean? Please grab that mini course. It is free. You're going to get a code that you punch in to the checkout page that's going to give it to you free of charge. Okay. So just go through that process. Okay. And grab your mini course, then go through that content. And like I said, there's a Calendly link in that email for you as well. Schedule a call with me. Let's talk about your marketing strategy, because you really got to the end of the year, right? To make any tweaks to your current marketing situation so that you are up and running January 1. Okay. You got to be up and running January 1, because if you're not, in the blink of an eye, it's going to be February 15th, and you're going to say, holy shit, where the hell did the year go already? Right? Because you've taken a week off for Christmas, and that costs you 6 weeks momentum. Okay? So make sure that your marketing elements remain intact and continue through the holidays, even though you may or may not see a return. Okay? You've got to keep that marketing out there through the holidays, or you're starting cold January 1. Okay. So that's my tip for today. Let me know if you have any questions. Grab your free mini course and let's chat. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.